All right. So we back. Another question. Okay, so the question is, somebody hit me up on Snapchat and asked me this question. Uh, how do you feel every day when you get up that you're putting a chance and risk at your own life as a police officer? So this is gonna be kind of weird, but I'm gonna explain it the best way I know how. So for me, I don't look at it as a whole. Like when I go to work, I know that there's a chance that this can happen, but I don't think of it as a whole and everything that I do. So like when I get in my car, I know when I get in my police car, I know it's a possibility that I could be shot at or something like that. Like I know when I put this uniform on, I can be shot at or something like that. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't do it all as a whole. So for example, if I go to work, when I go to work, I do it run by run basis. So I'm vigilant and alert on all the runs I go on. I don't care if it's a theft report, I don't care if it's a stolen dog report, I'm still vigilant and I'm on high alert. But for example, if I go to like a domestic with weapons, I'm way more vigilant and way more alert than if I go to like a theft report. But I'm still alert and vigilant on that theft report. It's just a little bit more laid back in a sense until I figure out what's going on, because I've been on all types of runs. I've been on a run where I was helping somebody with a theft report, and I've had somebody on down the street who had a problem with police officers who want to fight me now. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how you can go for something else, somebody can see you, and now they're automatically upset. So I don't look at it on a super broad spectrum. I look at it more narrow, run by run basis. But as far as like going to work, like I love what I do. I love my job. Like I like doing what I do and being able to help people. I know there's a lot of backlash on what I do right now, and it's kind of expected. Like I understand that there are like bad apples or horrible officers like out here, but it just sucks when like say something happened in a different state, right? An officer does something in a different state, but an officer in my state or me, I'm responsible for what that officer did when I wasn't even there. I don't work for the same department. I don't live in the same state. I don't work for the same state. But yet and still, just because they have a badge and I have a badge, I am now responsible for their actions. And that I kind of hate. That makes it super more dangerous, because like somebody can want that officer hurt, but they'll take it out on me. You know what I'm saying? Or try to take it out on me because they feel like I'm responsible. And I'm not saying they should try to hurt that officer. I'm just saying like that's how people kind of look at it. It's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like bizarre, because it's like if I go to McDonald's, right, or if I worked at McDonald's and somebody threw a drink in my face, right, I'm not gonna be mad at all the customers that come in. I'm gonna be mad at that one customer that threw the drink. Like if I work the next day or work later that shift, another customer that comes in, I'm not gonna be mad at them for something that somebody else did. So it's kind of weird how that plays out. But as far as like risking my life, I knew it was a chance when I signed up. I didn't know it was a chance that somebody would deliberately want to kill me or hurt me. But I knew it was a chance that if there was a situation like an active shooter or something like that, or like super intense situation, that I know that I'm running towards that problem, not away from it. I'm running towards it to try to fix it or do whatever I need to do to make sure everybody else around me is safe. So I always understood that coming in. It's just now that I got to wrap my head around that somebody would literally want me hurt for the fact that I do what I do. And it's kind of interesting, man. It's kind of, people ask me all the time, like, why haven't I quit yet? And I can't see myself quitting on this, because if I quit on this, then they just going to fill my spot with somebody who ain't good enough to do it, or I don't feel like should be doing it. So I got to stick this out. I got to do this. Like, I got to be here. I'm here for a reason. I feel like I do my job well. Like, I have situations like people have complained on me, but it's not complaining on me because I'm disrespectful. Like, they complain on me because like I'm super like level. I don't get super hype. I don't I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I get complaints on stuff that don't really be complaints, but yeah, I can't quit doing this, man. I love what I do, and so many people look up to me. So many younger kids look up to me and ask me about being a police officer when they grow up, and I tell them, like, it's gonna be tough, right? It's gonna be tough when you sign up to do this, because you gonna lose a lot of friends and family. Like, they gonna wash their hands with you, because they don't want to be supportive of something that you do that has this huge stigma on it. And the only way to change that is to get more people in this profession who honestly want to do it, who actually out here trying to make a change, and who aren't, like, not the people who are like the bad apples. Like, there's bad apples in every career. And I'm not saying it should be, I'm just saying that it is what it is. It happens. Like, we're humans, we're not perfect. Everyone has their situations that make them who they are. So we're not perfect, but we need people who actually want to be here to be here. And if you keep on chasing out the people who are good, in a sense, you're gonna be left with all the bad apples, and nobody's gonna like that. So I would say, I don't think on a case by, I don't think on a like a broad spectrum. I do a case by case basis on situations, but I do understand that it's a risk and a chance every time I put that uniform on, every time I get in that police car, every time I pull up to a house to help somebody, or even stopping to get gas. Like, so that's my take on it. I couldn't tell you how other officers feel on why they do it, but I'm pretty sure most of the people who do this, and even though it comes with this huge stigma, like, even people now, the people who are applying now with everything that's going on with policing, it's like they have to want to be here for actual change, for actual reason, because right now it's not even the time to, like, I would think that people would even want to apply to this, but they are. So that's kudos to them. But we need more people here that want to be here, or we're going to stay where we are and not progress. So that's my take on it. Yeah.